Here we have three from Erlangen, from the YMCA in Germany. Why are you here and what's your name?
Yeah, hello, my name is Chris and I'm working in the YMCA as a volunteer since 2001 and I'm here the fourth time. And yes, I like the Swedish landscape, the Swedish culture, that's why I'm here.
My name is Toby. I'm the second time in Sweden. I'm also a volunteer at the YMCA in Erlangen, and since 2008, I think. And yeah, I like Sweden all over because last time it was so amazing. So this time it's already.
And your name?
My name is Wolfgang. I'm a volunteer also in the YMCA for 25 years. It's the third time in Sweden, and yes, it's always a pleasure to be here.
You have quite a big group that you come here to Eskilstuna with this year. Tell me about the group.
Yeah, we have 15 participants. It's the biggest group I think was ever been here from Erlangen. Yeah, and it's big fun to see them in Solvik. Everywhere is people and it's good.
Yeah, so they are from 13 years up to 18, and it's really interesting to work with so many kids and young people. And yeah, the camp is full, so we have a lot of fun there.
What did the kids expect when you arrived here? What were they anticipating to do?
I think they wanted to see the culture and the YMCA, so they were really expected to see the YMCA because they don't know how it works here, because it's a lot different to the YMCA at home. But they also we told them about the camp and that it's really beautiful with the lake and stuff, and they wanted to see this. Yeah.
How is the YMCA working in Erlangen?
Completely different than here. We have youth groups. We meet weekly, and yeah.
We don't have a skate hall or something like you, but we have these weekly appointments for the 8 to 12-year-old, and then we have something from 13 to 15, and yeah, we have holiday trips for all ages, and yeah, it's a little bit different because we just don't have this like a skate hall.
We don't have so many sport groups like the YMCA in Eskilstuna. Sure. We have just one basketball group, but it's not really connected to our work we do with the young people. So they are just isolated somehow. They do their work and they do it really well, but we do a different type of work. We let them get connected and talk about their belief and their problems, and they feel free to play some games when we meet and to experience all the community we have there.
You just had a meeting also with the mayor.
Yeah, the lunch was pasta, typical Swedish. I was told it's typical Swedish pasta and bolognese. No, it was great. And yeah, she told us something about the city, about the history, about the important places you can visit here. And some of our kids are already in the city and experiencing all of these places. Yeah, and we asked some questions and she was always good in answering them, so it was nice to be there.
Were there any specific questions that you got answers to, or do you remember any of them?
Some just asked something about the new buildings around the marketplace, because the marketplace is new, and some of our kids already have been here a couple of years ago, and the marketplace looked a bit different. So yeah, this is one of the questions they asked, and yeah, I think most of the kids were deeply impressed because we were in the big room where all the important politicians meet, and yeah, I think that's why they felt a bit scared to ask so many questions.
They were a little bit shy.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But we asked a lot of stuff, so that was okay.
What are your plans for these 2 weeks that you are here? You had just come a few days ago, and you are going to 016 to look at the skate park. What are you doing more?
Tomorrow we have to pack all our stuff because we are on a 4-day hike and canoe tour, and after that we have some time in the camp again, and then we will visit Stockholm for 3 days. We have a lot of different programs planned for our kids, like games in the nature during the nighttime.
Today's during the nighttime. Today's a game during the nighttime for it.
Yeah, and we will do a lot of creative stuff as well. Like I think they can color some clothes, or they can build boats, because we have the lake down there in the camp, and they can build boats and let them ride on the river or in the lake.
So little boats, not the big ones.
Just small ones.
Yeah. So what do you expect for your visit in Stockholm? Is it the main attraction to look at the castle, or is it something else?
And normally the girls are looking for the H&M. H&M and Hollister and all the shops, they don't have in Erlangen. And the boys are looking a little bit around and see the harbor and the castle. Different side of view.
I think Stockholm is one of the most beautiful cities I've seen. So I already told them, so they really would like to go there. And we plan to visit the zoo or the museums, the Vasa Museum, for example. Just walking around and have some look at the sights. Right.
Well, I wish you good luck for these days that you are here in Eskilstuna and around here in Sweden. And thank you so much for letting us talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Florian,
Lea.
Moritz, Juri.
And what do you think about 016?
I think it's very cool, and the skater boys look very good. So yeah, it's very amusing to see them doing all the tricks.
It's amazing, yeah.
I don't know what I think about it because the young boy who fell down, that's so like he hurts. It was very. Yes, I'm not so lucky and happy about to see that. And, yes.
So what did you think?
So I think it's pretty amazing to see all the tricks, but it's definitely not a sport for me. I don't think I could do that.
So some of you are here for the first time. You said you were here for the second time. So you first comers, what do you think about Eskilstuna?
Oh, I think it's a very beautiful city. You definitely see differences to German cities. It's very green here. I love it. So it's a very beautiful city.
I also think it's a very beautiful city because the much old buildings we have there here in Erlangen are not so much old beauties, more modern buildings. Yes, it's it's not so modern, and I like this.
What do you think about Eskilstuna? You're also here for the first time.
It's pretty nice. Lots of nice shops, nice old buildings, a beautiful city, and yeah, I think it's very pretty. Yeah.
But you are here for the second time. What do you think about Eskilstuna this time?
I like the Swedish flair, and I've seen places I saw before, and I liked it the first time too. And I think it didn't change much, but some things changed. Yeah, like Yuri said, it's very green here and it's pretty. Yeah.
But you do have some parks in Erlangen too. Why is it so different that you say everything is green here, but you do have parks in Erlangen too?
I think it's just a feeling here. It's not that hot, and the air is fresher. I think it's better air here, and because of that you feel like you're in the nature. I think so. So I like it very much here.
Is Erlangen bigger or smaller than Eskilstuna? Eskilstuna is 100,000 people.
I think it's more.
I
think it's
now
more or less the same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do next here? We've talked to your leaders. They said that you are going on a canoe and a hiking trip. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be pretty nice, being nature and yeah.
What happens if it rains? Will you still think it's wonderful?
Yeah, I think we will make the best of it, and yeah, it's always fun with the people here, and the nature is pretty even if it rains.
What were you hoping for, or what were you anticipating and thinking, oh, I hope I see this, when you were in Erlangen and hadn't come here?
Yeah, more from the wonderful nature of Sweden, and yes, more from the old buildings and something like that. It's also the most special things that I hope I would see more.
You are also then going to Stockholm. What do you like to see in Stockholm?
Oh, I just heard it's a very beautiful city, and I just want to get to know that city. So I think we're gonna visit a museum too. I don't know which one, but I think it's about Vikings.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the Vasa Museum.
Yeah, I think it's that one. So I'm really looking forward to that, to get to know more about the Swedish culture.
And the leaders said that the boys are more into looking at the town and the girls are more into the shopping and stuff. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's true. Eskilstuna has so much shops where you can go shopping. For example, H&M. Yeah, we have that, but it's so big in Stockholm. I've been there 3 years before, and you stand on the street, and there on this corner and on the other corner is an H&M. You don't know where to go because there are so many opportunities where you can go on a shopping trip. Like I've heard that Victoria's Secret is in Stockholm, and the other girls talked about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go there. Yeah.
So coming here is almost like going to a fashion trip to Paris.
No, I think it's a Scandinavian fashion trip. It's not the same. Yeah, Stockholm is a very pretty city too, so maybe I can go in the Skagen Animal Park. Isn't there an animal park in Stockholm where you can...
Skansen.
Yeah. I want to go there too because I've never been there. I think it's pretty.
Maybe you can see all the reptiles then. What do you think you will take with you when you go home in a week and a half?
The Swedish flair. The people are especially other kind of person. I think I can say that so. They are a little bit cooler, not so stressed like in the German. Yes, and I hope I can yes, I can. I'm also like cool like the Sweden and German for the next paar weeks when I have to go to work and make the best.
What will you bring back home?
Well, of course, lots of new experiences. I love visiting new countries, and some new words I already learned. And then I will look for some souvenirs. I didn't find some yet, but I think some Swedish food or something like that.
About Swedish food, have you heard about the surströmming?
Yes, it's the fish, or isn't it the... Yeah, I've tried it.
You did?
Yeah,
What did you think about surströmming?
I think it doesn't taste it very bad, or not that bad as it I've heard from, but or I've heard about it. But it's gangs, so it's not. Yeah, it smells. It's not very.
Do you think that the boys should experience it?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, and I think I will take 2 amazing weeks or experience of 2 amazing weeks with me back to Germany. Yeah.
Do you think you will learn anything here from Sweden to take with you home, or is it a holiday and you're just enjoying it?
I'd say both. It's of course it's like a holiday because we want to relax and have a good time, but I think we can learn a bit from the Swedish people. The language and other things, and about the culture, and
So finally, you have been here twice. You have been here one time, and what is the Swedish words that you know?
Elg. Did I pronounce it right? Or Elg? Okay. Utfart or something like that. Två. Oh, so my pronunciation isn't that good. So some words, they're when you read it, it's pretty similar to German when you read it, but when you pronounce it, it's totally different. You can read it, but you can't understand it. If someone talks to you in Swedish, no chance.
Have you learned any Swedish words?
I didn't know them, but in Eskilstuna here, the words for garbage, there are some very funny words.
The street names are so long.
Yes.
Always.
Have you learned any Swedish words?
I think the word toilet, yeah, not really.
It's a very important word.
Yeah, it's an important word.
Yeah. Have you learned anything?
Yes, but it's like the ones the others said.
I hope you guys are having a good time, and I hope the weather is with you when you go on a hike.
Yeah.
Hope so too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Goodbye.